Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first video in my Cyber Week edit. So I'm so excited about Cyber Week this year, and I wanted to create as much content as I can for you guys to be as helpful as possible and just as beneficial as possible. I do understand that Cyber Week can be quite hectic, quite frantic. It is literally the busiest shopping week of the year. All the retailers, all the brands count down until this week, so it's going to be a really big week, and especially because of how different it's going to be this year. It's all online. I think it's a really great time to start prepping. So as this video goes live, we have a week until Cyber Week. So if you don't know, Cyber Week starts on the 22nd, so I guess this is the Sunday. It technically starts on the Monday, but a lot of brands actually start doing deals quite a lot earlier. So this is all around Black Friday, so Cyber Week kind of straddles the Black Friday sales. Now if you wanted to know a little bit more about Black Friday and about Cyber Week, I have done a whole blog post. If you're not really sure what it is, it's basically a week of deals. And one of the main reasons I get a lot of questions, I did write it in the blog post, but I'll just touch on it here. A lot of people ask me how Black Friday turned into a whole week of sales, and in all honesty guys, it's because the retailers just couldn't handle it all being on one day. The websites couldn't take it, the shops couldn't take it, the stock couldn't take it, so they stretch out the deals for over a week, just mainly so that they can manage themselves a lot better, manage the deals a lot better. So that's always one of the biggest questions I always get asked. But what I wanted to talk about today is my Cyber Week hacks. So my biggest tips, my biggest tricks to go head on into the sales, to make sure you're prepared as possible, you've planned ahead, and that you know what to expect this Cyber Week, so that you don't get caught up in a bit of a tizzy during the discounts. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I am going to be producing loads more Cyber Week content. I actually have one video planned every single day of Cyber Week, so make sure you come back, check out my videos, check out my blog posts. I'm going to be uploading daily, giving you updates on the latest deals, and I really hope you guys enjoy all the Cyber Week content. I want it to be as helpful and as useful as possible for you guys. Just think of me as your little Cyber Week pixie. I'm here being your personal shopper, your stylist, letting you know the best deals, and just making your lives a hell of a lot easier. So if you're new around here, I'd love it if you subscribed, and let's jump straight into my hacks. Okay, so my first hack would be to plan ahead. Now, this is why this video is going up a week before Cyber Week, because I think one of the biggest things that you can do for Cyber Week is to plan what you're looking to buy, maybe Christmas lists, discounts you're going to be looking for, retailers you want to shop at, and making sure that you are ready for when the sales hit. I know that the sales can be really overwhelming, they can be quite intimidating sometimes, and you can really get lost in the discount. So I would say to plan ahead. The first thing that I have done to plan ahead is to write a Christmas list for myself. I know a lot of people have been messaging me, asking me what I want for Christmas, from Alex, from my parents, from siblings, from friends, and I am Rachel. I like to have a list and literally send people links and be like, I want that, I want that. I mean, I love a surprise. Everyone loves a surprise, but I think especially when it comes to Christmas, it can be quite overwhelming buying gifts for people, and it's really useful for you to be able to just tell people straight up, this is what I want. So writing Christmas lists for others, writing Christmas lists for yourself in the sense of what Christmas presents you're going to be looking to get. I really think that Cyber Week is the biggest week when it comes to Christmas shopping. I won't lie, I have done about 60% of my Christmas shopping, and I'm planning to do the other 40% during the Cyber Week sales. The fact that they have such big discounts and such big savings just before Christmas is so important, because it means that you can buy those gifts to the people that you love for less. If you've set a budget, maybe the gift that you want will come under budget, you can even spend a little bit more on them, save yourself a bit of money, and I think it's a really great time to do that Christmas shopping. So write down a list of who you're shopping for, what you want to get for them, and everything like that, so that you know what to look for when it comes to the sales. Also, I wouldn't be against writing yourself a little list if you want to treat yourself. I think Cyber Week is a great week to treat yourself. I've been doing lots of wish lists over on the blog. Feel free to go and check it out. I'll put links down in the description box for all of my blog posts and everything like that. So I've been doing lots of wish lists of things that I'm hoping are going to come into the sales. I'm going to keep my eye out on and to see what discounts these retailers produce for them. So I would definitely say planning ahead is the biggest thing that you can do for Cyber Week, to making sure you're really prepared and you're really making the most of the discounts. And my next trick is going to be to know where to go. I'm going to call this producing a cyber shopping map. So I am, as I said, I'm going to be working flat out this week. I'm literally going to have my out of office on for the next 2 weeks so that I can be as helpful as I can for you guys and literally be your personal shopper. So knowing where to go to find the discounts is really, really overwhelming. I don't know about you, but I find all the email lists that you're on really overwhelming. I find that brands can sometimes just throw discounts at you and you don't know where to look. So I'm actually going to be producing a Cyber Week hub over on the blog, so it's petitellie.com. I'll link it in the description box below, and I'm going to be producing daily edits of the best deals. There's going to be different deals all throughout Cyber Week. Some retailers put specific things in the deals each day, so like for example, I think last year Topshop did 40% off bags on the Monday, and then on the Tuesday they did 30% off coats, and then on the Wednesday they did 50% off shoes. And so I'm going to be producing a really, really informative list for you guys. You can see exactly what is in the sales, exactly what's in discounted, and what you can look for. So I think just knowing where to go, which, I mean, self-plug here, but I would definitely say go to petitellie.com. It's going to be a really, really useful hub for you guys. For Cyber Week, I'm literally going to be producing daily things for you to make it as easy as possible. So I'm going to be calling it Producing a Cyber Week Map, but I'm the one that's produced the map for you. You guys just need to go over and check it out, and it will just make your lives so much easier. So I would definitely say to know where to go, bookmark the page, and not let yourself get overwhelmed with everything that's being thrown at you. Now the next hack that I can give you guys is to make the most of the sales. As I said, to plan ahead at what you are looking to pick up. And as much as I love looking at lots of high street stores, seeing what discounts they have, for me one of the most important things to look for this Black Friday is high ticket and high price point items, because they are the ones that you're going to save the most money on. I would definitely recommend checking out retailers such as John Lewis, Selfridges, a lot of big retailers that kind of have lots of different departments. They usually do really, really great sales with a lot of high price pointed things. Now I am going to be doing a video on my own Black Friday wish list, but just to give you an example, some of the things on my wish list are some designer items that I'm really hoping are going to be discounted quite well and go into the sale, and some really boring things like tech items. I really need a new iPad and things like that. So I would definitely recommend writing yourself a list of some high price pointed items, and then you can see if they go into the sale and seeing what discounts that brands give for them each week. I would definitely say that's a great way to make the most of the sales and make the most of the discounts. You'll save yourself so much more money in the long run if you're investing in pieces that are much higher price pointed and you're managing to get yourself a really good sale and really good discount on the items. My fourth tip is going to be to spread out your purchases. Now I know this sounds a little bit odd, but Cyber Week is literally an entire week of sales, and I know what a lot of people do is think to wait till the end of the week, till Black Friday, or they think they're going to do all their purchases in one go. But in all honesty guys, things can go really, really quickly. They can sell out quite quickly. Brands might only put aside a certain amount of stock that is going to go into the sale, and so once that stock is gone, it's no longer in the sale. So I would definitely say to spread out your purchases and spread out your shopping. And if you see something on the Monday that you want, get it on the Monday. Don't wait till the Friday. Just pick up what you want when you see it and discounted enough for you. Obviously it's going to be different depending on which brands you're looking at. Some brands will discount to 50%, some brands will only be 20%. So it's going to be all about what you think is a good enough discount for you to warrant the purchase or warrant the investment or really look to buy it. So I would say spread out your purchases. Don't do it all at once, because I think that would just be really, really overwhelming. A lot of brands are going to be offering free shipping during Cyber Week as well, so you don't have to worry too much about shipping costs. And I think that's a really great way just to make it a little bit more bite-sized and a little bit more doable during the week, is just to spread it out. Don't let yourself get overwhelmed and just make the most of the sales as they come up. Now my last tip, and I think this is probably the most important tip, which is why I've left it till last, is to budget, budget, budget. I'm going to be the first person to tell you that it is not worth going into credit card debt for a handbag, for a pair of shoes. One thing that is a really great thing that you can utilize around this time is Klarna. I use Klarna myself quite a lot for orders when I do like big orders and I don't expect to keep everything, or maybe returning things, or especially with a lot of Christmas presents if you're looking to get. I understand that this is probably the second to last payday that we're going to be getting before Black Friday, and then the payday just after Black Friday will be the last payday before Christmas. And what's really, really important is to leave yourself enough to treat yourself. First of all, bills and rent need to be covered, but also just to leave yourself enough in the piggy bank to be able to treat yourself this Christmas, because obviously it's going to be a bit of a different time. You really want to just make the most of the festive cheer, make the most of spending time with loved ones, hopefully going out, seeing people. So I would definitely say to write yourself a budget and stick to it. Do not let yourself get overwhelmed with the deals and get really like caught up with all the sales, but write yourself a budget, know what you can afford and stick to that. As I said, you can use Klarna, which lets you spread out the cost. You can pay, if it's like a £90 dress, £30 over 4 months. Is that right? No, over 3 months. You can tell I didn't do maths. But you can spread out the costs, and that might make it just a little bit more bite-sized and doable for you. But just setting that money aside and making sure you do not ever put yourself at risk. You do not get yourself in credit card debt. You do not spend above your means. That's the biggest thing. Something that someone said to me recently actually is that if you can't afford it 3 times over, you can't afford it at all. And I think that's a really great way to live and not let yourself spend above your means. So I'm the biggest person to say, please do not go too silly this Black Friday, and to really know what is in your budget and what you can afford to get yourself. Obviously we all want to treat ourselves and we all want to have a lovely Christmas, so making sure to set yourself a budget and stick to it is my biggest hack, my biggest tip and my most important thing to say. Okay guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are my Cyber Week hacks. I am going to be doing a video all about the top 10 mistakes to avoid this Black Friday. So if you are currently prepping, planning and scheduling in for the week of sales, you don't want to miss that video, because I won't lie, I've fallen down a couple of those rabbit holes, and that's why I'm doing the video, so that you guys don't ever have to make those mistakes that I did. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are new around here, I'd love it if you subscribed. You can come and join me for all of my Cyber Week content. As I said, there's going to be a lot going up on my channel, so make sure you have my notifications on so you know what videos go up, because things are going to be going so quickly this Cyber Week and this Black Friday. But I hope you guys have a lovely Sunday, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!